Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry this video is going up a little late today. Also, there will not be a Vlogmas week 2. It was a very stressful week and I just didn't feel like being bothered, so I didn't. I hope you understand, but today's video is going to be something that I wanted to film for a while, but also one of my viewers during my Q&A period asked me some of my favorite contemporary romance stories, and as you know, that has a very near and dear place in my heart. It's one of my favorite genres, so I figured I would pull a few off my shelf and show you. I'm not sure how many that I have exactly, but let's go ahead and jump right into the list. You will see some authors mentioned more than once, but I do have several authors here for you. The first author that I am going to mention is Mary Kay Andrews. I have two of her books here. I have Save the Date and Spring Fling, and I enjoyed both of these books a lot, and I think she's a very good adult contemporary fiction writer. Her books tend to fall in that chick lit category. The Date I actually picked up in Target because it was the signed edition. A floral designer, and she's about to score the wedding of a lifetime, and it will solidify her career as the go-to girl for Savannah society nuptials. So, and a lot of her books are set in the South, and since I was born in South Carolina, I'm really drawn to that like Southern type thing. And Spring Fling, it's about Anna Jane Hudgens, who truly believes she is over her ex-husband, and she has no problem attending his wedding. I really enjoyed both of these, and like I said, she's a good author to pick up if you like contemporary romance. Next author that I am going to mention is, of course, Colleen Hoover. Her books tend to be either like YA or a new adult, and it just kind of depends, but some of the topics are for more mature audiences. These are the ones on my shelf that I really loved. I do have a couple more, but these are my favorites. I started with Hopeless, and I really liked this one, and then I read Losing Hope as well, which is kind of like a follow-up book. This tells the story from Sky's perspective, and this one tells the Dean's perspective. And at first, because I had never read like a book that's basically the same story but from a different perspective before, and I thought that it was just going to be the same story, but it really is quite different because Sky's story is like here and Dean's is a little bit before and after, so you get more, but you're also getting the guy's perspective, which, as we know, ladies, is quite different. So I definitely recommend reading both of these, and I enjoyed both of these. I have November 9, which I really liked, and It Ends With Us, which is going to be on my top books of the year. I really liked this story. It spoke to me personally. I like this one as well. Fallon meets Ben, and they agree to meet every November 9th, and I just really like these stories as well. So Colleen Hoover, another great author to go to for contemporary romance. Like I said, it does tend to be either young adult or new adult or somewhere in between. Another author that I want to mention is Gayle Forman, and this is actually the second book. The first one is If I Stay, and this is where she went. I thought If I Stay was okay, but I really enjoyed this one more. This is from, let's see. This is from like more of like Adam's perspective, and it's 3 years since the accident of the first one. And I really liked this one so much more. Emery is another author that really writes great contemporary romance, and for hers I chose When We Collided, and this is just the art copy of it. I still don't have a finished copy, and The Start of Me and You. The Start of Me and You was one of my favorite books of last year, and I read that one this year and really enjoyed both. The Start of Me and You is about Paige's first boyfriend died in a swimming accident, and so she sets goals for herself to make this next year like the best year, and she wants to date a crush, attend parties, join a club, travel, and swim, and what ends up happening is just so cute, and if you love nerdy boys like I do, I highly recommend this one. This one has a lot more depth to it, in my opinion. It has some mental illness in it, but it also has to do with like family and losing people that you care about, and I don't know, I really loved it, and I need to get the finished copy and reread it. I have 3 more authors for you. I'm gonna also choose Morgan Matson. I really loved Amy and Roger's epic Detour the best from her. I read Since You've Been Gone and The Unexpected Everything, and this is my favorite by her. This is about Amy and Roger as they are moving from one coast to another, and along the way there's, you know, they're on this epic road trip, and they're, you know, making pit stops along the way, and there's playlists, and they just kind of learn more about themselves along the way. So I really love this one. Also fell in love with Taylor Jenkins Reid's after reading One True Loves. This book was for the people that say there's no such thing as love triangles, or love triangles annoy them, or they're just not realistic. I felt like this does have a love triangle, but it's like, this is like a true representation of a love triangle and like how that can happen and navigating that. And I just thought it was excellent. I thought it was well written. The characters were engaging, and I just wanted more. So I definitely have her on my to buy list for authors now. Then last but not least, Rainbow Rowell is another author that writes contemporary romance. She did step outside the box and write a little light fantasy with Carry On, which I actually did not care for. It was on my worst of 2015 list, but this remains true to who, when I think of Rainbow Rowell, I think of this book. It's the first book that I read by her. And I absolutely love it, but she has had a few other contemporary romance stories that are quite cute as well, and I believe she's working on something fun for us. I hope it is contemporary, whether it be adult or young adult, because she does write both. But that's all I have for you today. Those are some of my favorite contemporary romance stories, as well as authors. So keep your eye out for those authors in particular, and just read the synopsis of the books that they're putting out to see if it sounds like something that you would be interested in. But those are some of my favorites. Let me know some of your favorite contemporary romance stories down in the comment section. And yeah, that's all I really have for you today. Again, sorry this video is going up late, but better late than never, right? All right, have a great day, everybody. Bye.